Well, hey there. Welcome back to Astroneer. I'm Joe Mama, your host. And if you look above my head, you can see I've got two locomotives. One of them is a standard locomotive that we see in this game, and the other is the computer-operated logistics engine, COAL. This little guy right here says, a special locomotive intended for personal transport and instilled with a friendly demeanor, used to create the fastest trains. And sure enough, it seems to have a little more speed than the average train here. So I figured we'd start this episode by testing that out. So let's go ahead, make our way to the end of the track, and you'll see what I've done here. I would do a jump cut to jump to the end, but I do want you to see just how long, or rather not long, the track is, so you can understand what's going on. I just set up this two sets of rails as a test, hooked them up. So if you remember, this one has the COAL on it, this one has our little guy, our Thomas the Dank engine, and then over here is just our standard rail locomotive. So what we can do is we can do a call for the nearest car. Now I know somewhere somebody's going to say, oh well, gee whiz, Eric, you know there's a way to activate them both at the same time. Maybe there is, and we're going to get to that at some point on how to do automation and whatnot. I'm not there yet. I will figure it out one of these days. And I'd like to explore that in future episodes, but for now, what I'm just going to do is I'm going to assume that the little engine that could here is faster than the standard engine. So I'm going to call the standard engine just a split second before our special engine. So let's see exactly how fast it is. Ding. Okay, they're about maybe half a second apart. Let's see how long this takes. Well, look at that. That's right, buddy. So, I called this one first, but this one got here sooner. So, right there, that tells us that this thing is, this COAL computer-operated logistics engine is indeed faster. So, there we go. Just had to test it. Okay, well, that being the scenario, what we're going to do then is take these railroad cars. We're going to put them here. I had them each pull a railroad car because that way I could actually point at the railroad car, and it says right there an option is to start. Basically, it sends them away. Whereas you can't do that with the locomotive. You have to actually get into it. Okay, so let's put the locomotive there, and let's see. I'll put this here. And I'll put this here. Now take a look what I've got going on this rail here, on this train. I've got these mushrooms that we found throughout this game. Several episodes ago we found these. These, what do they call them? Mysterious mushrooms. As loath as I am to admit it, Dr. Stone is onto something with this, but what I'm seeing from the data isn't a message. It's tangled snippets of exochain code. The longer I spend investigating this phenomenon, the more it feels like reality and logic are slipping away from me. Bell. Okay, so I've got 3 of these, and I've got this container full of astronium. So why am I doing that? Well, I will tell you. Well, first of all, I'm actually going to move, and now, you know what? No, that locomotive can stay where it's at right now. So, or maybe we'll bring it with us. Yeah, we'll bring it with us. Why not? Okay, let's take it. Because I want to show you something. I took the liberty of doing a couple of ash and trash things that not super exciting here on Silva. Now, as you remember from the last episode, our next mission is on Silva. It involves a rail yard. So let's go take a walk. Let's go take a walk over here. I've removed a post, and I've set up our logistics hub here on Silva. And I've already completed the missions to get it going. It required a solar cell and a windmill, a wind turbine on top. Plus it required the usual, give me exochips, unavailable, I used the okay, logistics request, okay, da-da-da. Okay, now when we did that, when we set this up and we told the logistics network that, hey, it's ready, go for it, it gave us a rail station, a whole rail station, and a rail car, 2 rail cars, and a schematic for the rail station, which we'd already bought, you know, so not a huge deal there. But with the rail cars and the rail station we got, and let's see, dip some chips, Silva's memory to reboot the shipping manifest, we did that. What was day and night? Install medium wind turbine, install solar panel, we did that. Okay, yep, got it. So we did just kind of the ash and trash, just to get the mission started. The real mystery is, what's it gonna require of us? So let's see, it says mystery shrooms. Transport mysterious mushrooms to the logistics depot. Well, we found those. Large fungal growths identified deep within Silva's cavern system, desired for blah, 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 error code 325. We found those, we know what they are. So we just have to go get some. And I've got 3, we had 3 that were sitting over there. So we just picked them up. I just picked them up and put them on the train. And now here's the good one. Singular substance. Transport Astronium to the logistics depot. It wants 32 of them. Well, that sounds like a lot. Oh, look, and it's going to give us a QTRTG for the effort. But that sounds like a lot, right? A lot of Astronium. But as it turns out, and this is... I won't say it's totally by chance. It was just... I didn't know this would be a thing. Oh, by the way, here's the rail station, which I'm not using at the moment. And here's the 2 rail cars. Here's a railway engine that's extra. We don't need. I think I brought that from Calidor. And then just a pallet that I stuck up here so that it wouldn't fall through, it wouldn't glitch through the floor, which apparently is a thing that we need to be cautious of. So there's that. But, so this Astronium container right here, this medium resource canister holds 32 Astronium, and I had already loaded it up. So I think right there, we're gonna be in really good shape. So let's actually go ahead and take care of this. Let's bring this into the station. And I have it on pretty good authority that we're actually really close to completing the train missions. Okay, so there goes 2 mushrooms, 3 mushrooms, and now let's go ahead and enable the output on this thing. I think that'll... Oh yeah, look at that. There it goes. Yeah. Okay, so it's going to empty that thing out. That'll be our 32, and once it's done emptying, we'll go ahead and pick up a bunch more mushrooms. Okay, well that's 32, and that's going to give us a QTRTG. We'll go ahead and collect that. Boom. We'll put that there, and this is now empty. So we don't need this. We'll put this over here. And I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure we have another one of these. It's full of Astronium, right? Yeah, it's got 23 in it. That's plenty. For now. And then this pallet right here, let's take that off. That way the QTRTG, what you call it, will provide power to the grid. We'll leave that just like that. And that clears the whole train to pick up these big mushrooms. We can only carry 5 in addition to the 3 that we already dropped off. So we're gonna need to fill this sucker up and come back and get 2 more. Look at this thing, it makes faces too. Yeah. Yep, makes faces. Okay, turn that way and that way. Alright, and 10. Alright, so let's see what that's gonna give us. Hydrazine jetpack. Oh, okay. 15,000 bytes. 2 hydrazine jetpacks. Do I need 2? Really? Alright, so put that light there. Now, if I remember correctly, you take these jetpacks, put them here, and then you can put the hydrazine there. Okay. Got it. Alright, now take this extra hydrazine pack and put it here. That means if I hit the V... Oh. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, so will this stop me from... Oh, that's what I need to stop falling. When I fall from a great height, that is a good thing to have, because that way... So I can be all Boba Fett. Oh, that's great. Okay. But I gotta be careful. because if I get too high and just drop, I'll die. That would be bad. Okay, got it. Beautiful. Okay, so V. Nice. Okay, we have a jetpack. Well, that is worth keeping on my person, I think. Excellent. Okay, very cool. Never had that before. This is definitely farther than I've gotten in any other game. All right, so I bet I have to activate this, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, training completed. Oh, training completed. Who is that guy? Is that the conductor? Greetings, Astroneer training. Exodet welcomes you to the exciting world of friendly railroad depot is... Okay, depot's in you. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look. Optimal conditions, the good doctor. Cole, I've never worked with a more arrogant person in my life. His bare-brained improvements led to one of my engines malfunctioning. It's going to take me weeks to fix. In the meantime, I've modified the engine to display a wide variety of negative emotions to better convey my displeasure. Okay. So that's why Cole's got the face. Which reminds me of a Doctor Who episode. I don't know how many of y'all watch it, but I remember an episode where they land on this planet, which I believe is Earth, and they or some kind of planet, and they realize that this colony had been set up by an advanced party of robots. That was their job, to set it up. But and the robots had these like digitally created faces on them, and their job was to make sure that the population was happy. But the problem was they took it upon themselves to wipe out the ones that weren't happy, which only made things worse. And but they had these digital faces on them, and depending on what their mode was, the emoji, because I mean I think it's based on emojis or something. The emoji would change, and when it changed to this like skull death head, it would you didn't want to be anywhere around it. So that was a very creepy episode. So I see this, it just reminds me of that episode. It's very creepy. Okay, so let's take a look at the logs again. Cole, okay, in the meantime, modify the instrument. Okay, Conductor Bell. Consider this my official resignation. Bell, Conductor, resignation, we haven't extracted all the artifacts. Doctor, if you want the artifacts, carry them to the planet's surface yourself. You'll find an attached itemized list of damages incurred in this project. Transport car, unsalvageable, rail line, I expect to see the bytes in my account by the end of the week. Scientific discovery. Obelisks. Okay. Final, okay, wait, where does it go? I saw a final report. Subject, I'm done. If I'm forced to exist within the proximity, imagine... I've named my migraines after Dr. Stone. Okay, basically, it doesn't tell us a lot, but it talks about the obelisks and the different things that have been found. Okay, interesting. All right. So there's the personal logs. So that, the training is done. So let's see what we can collect for that. Training complete, conductor suit, train whistle. An RTG ×1, like an actual RTG. I don't see the train whistle, but there's that. Okay. It must be like a suit or something. It must be something we can add to the suit. Let's see. Visors, palettes, emotes. Okay. Train whistle, right here. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. So there it is. So that concludes training. Let's take a look and see what other missions we have. I'm sure it's going to point us toward Visanya and Novus. Okay, the wilds of improbable world have called to a gastropod. Find and scan its discarded shells hidden in the high hills of Visanya. Gotcha, so we gotta go to Visanya to get shells, but what I think we're going to do... we could fast travel, but I'm kind of thinking we take the rocket ship because I kind of feel like... Oh, you know what? Since we're going after Trumpet, we'll take that. And we've got soil, although we could grab more. Let's grab one more thing of soil. Okay, now what's a special element that's on Visanya? Let's take a look. There's something special that Visanya has, and usually I think that's what the gastropods want. So let's take a look. Astropedia, no, planets. Planets, we want to go back. Planets. Let's look for Visanya. Titanite or lithium? Titanite or lithium? Titanite is found in the mountains. Let's bring one lithium and one titanite and see what it asks for. Because I bet we're going to have to add one of those. That's titanite. And that's lithium. Because I bet we're going to have to add one of those to the, once we find the shells, I bet we're going to have to add one of those to the terrarium that we're going to get. But also, I want to, each planet seems to have its own variation of science pods, so I'd like to go ahead and use the rocket to get there. So we can carry some home. Okay, so so we can collect things. Let's take the horn, the titanite, and the lithium. I will bet my next paycheck that it's one of those things that's gonna be required. And there's no vehicle here, so we're going to be at the mercy of whatever things we find, whatever creatures. Okay, so it said it was in the hills. Those look higher. Let's go that way. I'm assuming we're not going to have to walk. Whoa, 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 okay, this is why. Crap with a crutch. Oh, and the seed, we're going to have to... what kind of seed do you think? It's going to be one of these seeds. Thistle whip. Cataplant. No, it's probably not the cataplant. Let's take maybe the, maybe this thing. Lash leaf. That's right, because it's the soil, the seed, and the element, whatever element it is. Okay, anything that looks weird, like a shell. Oh, is that a right here? This isn't a plant, is it? Let's go butt. Oh, that's it. Okay, awesome. Let's scan it. Okay, that's one. Yes, got it. All right, cool. There's another one. Okay, so this little red butt with the yellow spots on the cheeks. Okay. Oh, you know what? I saw a little thing. Graphite. Yep, graphite. Okay, excellent. Right here. This requires graphite. So, let's open it. Science! Oh, okay. Well, we'll put it here. We'll try to remember to bring it with us. Oh, there's another butt. That's 3. Please let us not have to go far to find a couple more. Oh, there's another one. Excellent. Come on, one more. One more. Oh, right there. Oh, how did I miss that? Okay, that's 5. Okay, let's grab the science. I knew it. Okay, let's grab that. Let's go back. Oh, there's titanite right there. Okay, so we didn't need to grab it. I'll bet you it's gonna be titanite. Because it's right there. It's in the hills. Or it'll be lithium just because reasons. Just to F with us. Now granted, we brought both. Okay. Alright, let's see, so, oh, let's bring it over here. We gotta, that's where all the stuff is. Alright, soil. Take that. Oh, it should tell us, right? It should actually tell us everything we need to add. Okay, so Nova shell scanned. 0 of, oh, that's Novus. Okay, we did that. Terrarium, provide it with soil, provide it with lithium. There it is, and the lash leaf. Okay, good, 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 good. So we've got everything we need. Yeah, buddy. Lithium. And the lash leaf seed, which means we don't need these seeds right here. And so this puppy's ready to go. So then we just gotta add the horn. Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay, so let's start with 8 and work backwards. Oh, are you serious? They all like number 8. Okay. Okay, let's grab that. Let's go to the top of the hill. See if we can see it around. Right there. Okay. Okay, we're good there. And it's gonna go someplace else now. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's good. It's good. Boom. Come back here. Okay, so what does this little guy give us? While carrying the backpack, prevents all forms of damage aside from suffocation. Oh, that's interesting. Noxious cataplant. Oh, noxious cataplant. Don't we have that? I think we do. Favorite seed, noxious cataplant, mutant volatile cataplant. Okay. Okay, well, let's feed it a seed. Why not? Okay. Go back. Oh, dynamite. Yes, take that. Not the thistle whip. So let's put the noxious cataplant. There we go. So we're shielded, I guess? Oh, there was another science thing too, wasn't there? Where was it? It was right there. Yeah, that was it. Oh, there's another. Ooh. Oh, Butamus. Okay. Science! Okay, he's in our backpack. Okay, let's take one of these research items and plop it into our science thing and see how much it gives us. Almost 6,000, so 5,800. Okay, cool. How much science do we have already? 171,000. And we got nothing to spend it on, so that's kind of nuts. Okay. Let's take this little guy to the lab. Okay, so that's completed. Okay, oh, look at this, by the way. I just noticed this. Between episodes here, is it actually has a slot here. All the symbols are slotted here on the wall. Okay, and there's 7 slots. So I guess there's 7 critters. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We'll take this little guy over here with the other 3. Check them out. Okay, and let's put this little guy right there. Alright, so I think that I saw a change in the border of the screen, which tells me there's a change to our like whether or not we can be damaged. I think that changed because, of course, I think it's a she, because I thought the name was Princess. Princess, yeah, right there, is no longer in our backpack, so I think we're vulnerable to damage now. Okay, so there's 4. I'm not going to bring them. I'm going to leave them all together. Now let's check the next one on the list. Okay, Visanya. Verification, we did that. Let's collect the rewards. Novus. Okay, Gash Pro's exotic moonlet. Scan its discarded shells found inside the crumbling stones within the caverns of Novus. So we gotta go into the caves. Okay. Okay, so if we want to find the shells, we gotta go into the caves, which tells me that we should hold on to this dynamite. Let's hold on to the dynamite. In fact, let's take a couple more while we're at it. The horn will take, the soil will fill this soil container up. Okay, so check the Astropedia. Okay, planets. Astropedia. What do we need? We want Visanya Novus. Hematite? Do you think it's hematite or iron? It said lithium's already been done. I'm almost thinking it's gonna be hematite. Maybe. Let's take a guess. So what we'll do we have a palette that's relatively clear of stuff? And let's grab 1 hematite, 1 iron, and I really doubt it's gonna be lithium. But you know what? We'll take 1 along just because. Okay. And then whatever seed is there, we'll figure that out. Soil, we don't need this hydrogen. I'm gonna take 1 more dynamite. Okay, there we go. Oh, you know what else we can do? You know what else we can do? Okay, there was another mission about extracting something, correct? Unearthed. Print an extractor. Let's do that. Let's print an extractor and extract a resource nugget. Let's do that. We can set it on its way, and I've printed an extractor before, but we need some materials, and I think it's the large printer. We can set this doing its thing while we're gone. Auto extractor right there. So rubber, tungsten carbide, steel, and exochip. Okay. Okay. Rubber, tungsten carbide, steel. Okay, let's set some of this stuff down. Okay, rubber is resin, and I think it's organics. Yep, got an organic. Okay, excellent. I think that's rubber. All right. Got that, and steel is carbon, iron, and argon, which should be present already. Okay, so that's rubber. Can I put that there? Okay. Steel. Okay. Yep, got that. All right, so next we got an exochip and tungsten carbide. So that's tungsten, but I think we might actually be out of tungsten. No, we're not. Right there, we've got some still. Tungsten and carbon. Okay, so that's steel. We'll put that there. Steel, fuel, argon. It needs more argon? No, we just did that. Tungsten carbide. Yes, there we go. Okay, so that's going. And then we need an exochip. Okay. Yes, there we go. And print. Okay, so we'll let that happen. Clearly it's going to take a little while, but you know what? We don't need it to be in a hurry, do we? Alright, what else are we gonna need? Anything? Oh, let's take hydrazine, put it there. And just because, in case there's only one shell per rock, and we can't blow up the rocks like we can pelican cases, we'll bring 5 dynamite. Just because, in case it's 1 rock, 1 stick of dynamite. 1 shell, 1 stick of dynamite. Okay, I don't know how much more prepared we can be. I think we've got everything we could possibly need. I think. So let's go. Novus. We're going to Novus. That's no moon. That's a space station. Alright, let's not make the same mistake as before. We'll just hop out. Oh, and there's a pallet. Excellent. So let's go ahead. The horn can stay. Iron. That can stay. Hematite can stay. And, yeah, I guess that's good. We'll put that on the rocket so it doesn't collapse through the ground. And we know we've been down under the ground before, so let's go ahead and look and see if we can find these rocks. I have a feeling it'll be obvious. Interesting. Oh, right there, crumbling stones. Oh, okay, excellent, excellent. Okay, we could try to bring that up. Oh, and there's some more over there. Oh, great. Oh, this might not be so hard. Extract resources. Extract resources. I'm assuming we can blast it apart. Ah, damn it. The perspective on this leaves a lot to be desired. Trying to get anything done with this in this third-person perspective is a little bit trying. I'm assuming I can use dynamite for this. Let's do a thing. Let's grab 1 stick, or 1 bundle, and let's go to this bundle that's already down here. There's like 2 or 3, not a bundle, but let's just go to this cluster of rocks that's already down here. There seems to be 2. Okay. Well, they blew up. Oh, there they are. There they are. Boom, boom. Okay. Okay, excellent. So, oh, why am I carrying them? Let's scan them. Oh, and look at that, though. There was 2 shells in 2 rocks. Oh, did I just... Yep, I sure did. I blew them up right underneath my ramp because I'm a freaking idiot. That was super smart, Eric. How many brains did that take? Not many. Let's load up with dynamite. And let's do everything down in the hole. Let's not try to bring these rocks upstairs. Although I did bring that 1. Okay, well there's that. And, there's a, yeah, there's a, whatchamacallit? Oh, maybe we could just blow them all up together. Oh, look at that. Okay. This could do it, right here. I see hematite. Oh, that could, yeah, I bet we're on the right track. Oh, we'll take you. Any more in there? Yes, look at them all. Nova shells are scanned. Okay, we can take that. Okay, so let's see. Let's answer this question right now. The terrarium. Iron. Knew it. Thistlewhip seed. Ooh, thistlewhip seed. We gotta find a thistlewhip. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, how do we get out of here? I'm telling you, so easy to get lost. There's iron. We've got soil. We just need to find a thistlewhip seed. We know what a thistlewhip looks like. In fact, oh, there's one right there. I think this is a thistlewhip. Yep. Thistlewhip seed, excellent. What is, do you hear an echo? Does it sound weird to you? There's like an echo. Everything sounds distant. Alright, so let's do the soil. Let's do the iron. And the thistlewhip seed. Terrarium is done. Get the bonus bites. And where's the horn? All right. Okay, so G, let's try 8. Again with the 8. Loves number 8. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay. Maybe there's just acoustical properties on this planet. Okay, so G. Okay, he's gonna go somewhere else. Yep. Oh, look at that. It's just sitting there. And more dynamite. Well, shoot. Okay, G. Okay. There we go. Hop on in there. Okay, so produces a significant amount of power. Mutant cataplant seed. So it likes the cataplant seed. Okay, but if we feed it any seed, it will produce power for us. That's very cool. And let's take this research item here. All right, so let's take it on back to Silva. Let's see what we can glean from this thing. And let's see if we put that there, put that there. We can take this thing with us. Actually, this will go here. This will come back with us because I don't think there's anything we need that to collect here that we can't get in other places. And then we'll put the power supply right there. Excellent. Okay, so yeah, we just gotta go back to Silva and verify this funny little creature. Yeah, something seems off with the sound. It looks like it just happened all of a sudden. And F to get down. There's nothing up there that we need for any reason, so let's go straight to the lab. Though I have a feeling it's going to ask for more input because now we have to figure out what remains. Glacio and Atrox, the last two. Okay, so now they've got a slot. Nice. Let's put it with the rest of the family. Rogel. Is that the name? Looks like looks very regal, so I guess that does make a good name. Looks like a king. Ah, 5 of them. All right. Well, I think that's probably going to do it for this episode, except that let's at least get let's get an eye on what's ahead. Let's see what's going to be required of us. Okay, so we've verified that. Okay, overcharged. Provide xenobiology lab. Okay, provide more power to the xenobiology lab on Silva. Okay, we've got a whole ton of power. Use the data log to activate it. Provide exochips to the lab. You know what? Let's do that while we're here. Oh, right, and we made the extractor. Yes, okay. So exochips. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Bring those to the lab. We'll worry about the auto extractor next episode, I think. So we're already supplying power in sufficient quantities. And what else did it say to do? What else was it? Use the data log to activate the Xenobiology Lab's Xenobiology Lab's tracker. So this thing. Okay. Excellent. Rogel continues to escape from his terrarium in favor of taking up space in my coat pocket. I fear I may have spoiled him one too many other walks around the ship. Okay, so I see Aatrox, and I'll bet there'll be some from Glacio as well. Glacio shells? Okay, Gastropod has been drawn to the Frigicom of the frozen world. Yes, Glacio. So we've already got shells for that. And Aatrox, we've already started getting shells for that. We found a few. So I think that's the last two, and I think we're really close to getting those done, but we're not going to be able to do that in this episode. We will do that in the next. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode. We're progressing. We got the training done, and we have gone a long way toward getting all the gastropods collected. And I think once we do that, there's this Echoes of the Past thing that we also have to do. And I think that's going to send us on another rabbit trail, but you know what? I think, in fact, what's this vertical thinking? Vehicle data record. Yeah, so we've got a few things to do, but we're almost done with the gastropods. So we're getting a lot done, and that is very cool. But anyway, leave your comments down below if you have any comments, questions, complaints, or whatever. Glad to hear them. Any thoughts, any guidance, I'm all about it. And if you hit the like button if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, and we will come back for episode 11 and see what we find. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.